Welcome to Del City Eagles football on the $1 Million Sound of Del City, K-Del, and on Cox Channel 20. It's live Eagle football on K-Del.
And we are in Robert Cowzoo Stadium in Del City, Oklahoma for the Del City Bishop McGuinness game. Bishop McGuinness leading 14 to Del City's 8. We have about 2 more minutes before halftime expires here, and we will kick off the second half. But I've got some scores from around 5A. This is like my favorite thing to do is read scores. Also, halftime, one of my favorite things because we get food. I love that. And so let's give a quick shout out to Qdoba. They provide the food here in Del City. But here's some scores going on right now. Ulaga Talala. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I'm just going to go with it. They are at Collinsville, and right now lead Collinsville 9-7. How do you say the Ulaga?
Ulaga Talala.
Talala, okay, all right, not too far.
That's my daughter's middle name.
Talala?
No, Ulaga Talala.
Oh, the whole thing. Stupid. All right.
I'm kidding, Brad. Where's my microphone? All right. Yeah, no, Mabel Ann. Mabel Ann is actually her middle name. But from now on, I will refer to her as Grace Ulaga Talala Sparks.
I love it. Fort Gibson at Tahlequah tonight. They lead 9-7. Wagner at Coweta. They trail 21-27 in the third quarter. Ardmore leading Ada 20-0 in the second. Skiatook over Glenpool 20-0 in the second. Of course, Bishop McGuinness leading 14-8 over Del City. McAllister trails Muskogee. Muskogee is up 28-0 in the second quarter. Poteau leads Durant in Poteau in the second quarter 10-7. Newcastle over Noble 14-0 in the first. MacArthur 21-15 at Eisenhower. That's at the half. Shawnee up 27-0 in Guthrie at the half. East Central trailing Claremore 21-0 in the second quarter. Woo! Sometimes you just gotta go woo and get it out of your system. All right.
Get the Ric Flair.
El Reno and Piedmont are tied at half, 7-7. Putnam City West up over Duncan, 10-7 at the half. Woodward at Clinton, and they lead 7-3 at halftime. Weatherford at home, taking care of business against Guyman, 25-0 in the second. Bentonville West leads Pryor in the second, 14-6. Bishop Kelly, 28-0 against Edison Prep in the second quarter.
You ever been to Bentonville West there?
I don't know. I thought Bentonville was in Arkansas.
It is.
Oh, okay.
It's the home office of Walmart America, and maybe the largest amount of chicken ranches, like poultry processing. They raise a lot of chickens.
I see. So
you got Walmart,
a lot of chickens.
And the thing is like all these companies. Bentonville's not a big town necessarily, but they got like a main street, and then these businesses that have buyers that deal with Walmart all the time. They'll have these like offices there. So you drive down, you see these. It's not actually a store; it's just an office for Starter or some dog foods companies or paper towel companies, and so yeah, it's kind of a weird place.
Got some 5A games that happened yesterday. I'll give you the scores. Northwest Classen beat Justice Alma Wilson 26-2. Western Heights taking care of business at home against U.S. Grant 35-6. Carl Albert, they squeaked one out against Lawton in Lawton 33-32. Tulsa Memorial, they beat Central Tulsa 12-6. So that's your 5A sports scores for yesterday and tonight as we're about to start the second half. The teams lining up on the sidelines. Cody taking his pictures.
Yeah, well, Brad, as part of doing the Eagle Vision thing that you and I so craftily decided, hey, this will be a great idea.
Hey, I think it's looking good, though. Looking good.
Hey, well, that's because we're in the middle of the screen. I mean,
oh, well, yeah.
Had we not added that, then what would people stare at?
You're onto something.
Maybe we just need to do the Truman Show and just live feed us 24/7.
I'm in.
Well, you'd have some interesting onlookers, wouldn't you?
I'm actually shocked that people don't Facebook Live themselves 24/7 like the Truman Show. I mean, but hey, if you want to pay me sponsorships,
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Probably because they can't afford to run that much on their hotspot. They only got 12 gig. can't get a. They had to get a backdoor into the Wi-Fi network.
I know that struggle.
The struggle is real. Here comes the kickoff from Bishop McGuinness as they lead the game 14-8, I believe, at this point. Of course, ball's going to go into the end zone. They'll call the touchback as the referee waves his arm and blows his whistle. And, well, that's kind of what you do when you're a referee. Kobe Higgins, though, is back to receive the kick, and he will let it go as a touchback. That means, what are we taking off now from the 20-yard line still, I believe, for our I tell you what, the announcer in the stadium, man, he's getting all out of that microphone he can today.
Oh, yeah, he's bleeding right in.
So, the taking off from the 20 here, we'll have Quinlan Ganther still back in at the quarterback position. He's out of the shotgun. Behind him is B.J. Mukes, number 18. Going to hand off to Mukes. He's going to be met in the backfield by Bishop McGuinness's own number. We're getting it away for return to me. 34. There we go. Number 34. We'll go to the 5th page of the roster for that one. And it is Morgan Lau. Morgan Lau, Brad. Morgan Lau with the tackle there. Mukes going to mark him down. What did he get? Boy, they backed him up about two and a half yards. We'll just take away 2. Loss of 2. We don't want to cut that down too bad. All right, another handoff here in the backfield from Ganther, and that one's going to be a carry by number 18, B.J. Mukes on the handoff.
Yep, gobbled up by all of those guys from Bishop McGuinness. Leading the pack was Dominic Richardson.
So Mukes, I think, is going to get about a yard back on that, so we'll say he was, we'll give him 4 on it. Why not? All right. Let's see here. And way back from the line, about 5 yards, we've got Ganther, Mukes to his right side. Got 5 men on the offensive line, 3 wide receivers out to the left side for Del City. There's going to be a flag as soon as the ball is snapped. Mukes gets the handoff, but really no play there. And we'll be blown dead. And another motion penalty here for Del City, Brad. That's been a few of those for them.
Yeah, they just need to calm themselves.
Well, they're eager, Brad.
There's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, they just need to. You know, when you're forcing stuff, sometimes that rarely actually ever works out. So they just need to calm down, take it as it comes. I think they're, let's see, about to send out the punting team. So.
The punting team?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Have we already gotten to that point?
We are to that point with 10:38 left in the third. Bishop McGuinness still leading 14-8, but, I mean, you know, it's still anybody's game as of right now.
All right, here we go. Let's see. Punt gets off here. Number 3 on the kick for Del City. Leandre Turner on the punt. It's going to bounce towards the left sideline before Del City gets over there and taps it dead. Looks like number 6 was tapping it dead there. They got it past about to the 43 there. Is that what they're setting it out? So a decent kick for him there. At least gets him onto the other side of the field, past the 50, which, hey, it makes a difference mindset-wise. You know, you keep them back on their side, you know, but you don't want to let them get past that center line. I think OU did that one time to Arkansas in a Texas Bowl or a Cotton Bowl game. They had like 13 yards of offense total. All right, handoff here to number 29. I think that's one of them. I don't know. It's somebody named Carter or Pierce. One of the. It's Carter Pierce. Both.
It is Carter and Pierce. That is correct. You were doubly correct and then wrong at the same time. But when he starts digging, he could get some yardage there on those runs. Hard to bring him down.
Well, that's not who we need. Let's see. Pierce, 6 yards. All right. On the wrong sheet. DIY stat sheets here tonight. Mm-hmm. I can't keep track of what I'm writing down. All right, we got a handoff to the right side. He's going to cut up towards more than a first down and then some. We're going to go for another 10. Let's see. So we got about 5 yards there, another 5. See where they mark it. So what do you get, about 15 yards there? 2, 5, 2 more. So there's 9. And then 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 yards on the carry there. And that was
Chris Thompson.
Chris Thompson on the carry. Is that number 6?
That was number, let's see. Now number 7. Number 7, Chris Thompson. He was able to cause a defender to miss and then pick up a huge gain for the first down. I believe there was a timeout called, or actually it looks like they're attending to a player for Bishop McGuinness. He's over on the far sideline who's laying down. Do you got the list of the Mid-Dale? Some of these Mid-Dale people that are keeping us going here.
The Mid-Dale folks in conjunction with all the helping school activities.
Yeah, they do a lot of stuff here to help the Mid-Dale schools in their athletics. And
that's number 7, Chris Thompson there, Brad, that goes down.
Okay.
And Thompson was the one on the carry.
That is correct.
So
they might be missing him if he doesn't, if he's not able to go here.
But some of those things in conjunction with making our broadcast possible to be here, we want to make sure and thank FNB, Oklahoma Sports and Orthopedics, Rose State, Hudeberg, Select Physical Therapy, Professional Recyclers. Here's a snap. Mullins is going to go out to the right side. He's got an open receiver in the flat. They're going to get about 4 yards here. And number 1 on the catch, that's Carter Moody. Moody.
Haven't had a whole lot of success going down the field with their passes, but getting it off to the side, they're picking up some yardage here and there. Probably going to see a run here.
About 7 yards. Got 2 backs in the backfield. The tailback's going to get the handoff out of the gun from Mullins, and he's going to be piled up at the line. On the carry, it looks like number 29, Brad?
Number 29, Carter Pierce again for the carry, and gobbled up by Greg Wittenberg and a few other Dale City defenders. Did a good job of. I saw the run coming. I think they did too. So.
And they piled that one up. Really no gain there. Be 3rd down now. Brad, what do we got on the clock left here in the 3rd?
8:19 left in the 3rd quarter. Bishop McGuinness up 14-8 over Dale City.
All right, we got Brennan Mullins, number 3 here, quarterback in the Bishop McGuinness. He is a senior quarterback, so been doing it for a little while. And let's see here, in the backfield with him, number 19 is going to be hand off to him. Going to cut out to the right side, and the whistles will blow. Getting a little testy there. Number 3 right there was on him, though. Leandre Turner ready to make that tackle. 19, though, for Bishop McGuinness. That is Tyler Travis, Brad. Tyler Travis. Only his 2nd carry of the night. You might remember he got that 2-point conversion earlier in the game for the good folks over at McGuinness. And that's why we've called his number once before, but penalty will negate that play. Here we go, 3rd down, and it's looks like a long one, about 8 yards to go here. Brennan Mullins going to take it out of the shotgun. 1 tailback to his right, it looks like, or 1 running back to his right. 3 wide receivers out to the right side. He's going to look to the right side, and here comes the big rush. Number 4, that's Goodlow. Nice. Anthony Goodlow with the sack. Woo, and they are pumped here in Dale City. Excited about that one. Boy, he dropped him back for a big old host of yards there, Brad. That was like a 15-yard sack.
Well, they've been getting in the backfield and not being able to get the job done, but Goodlow here, bringing the quarterback down for a huge loss. Defense coming up big again.
All right, make sure to note Goodlow's name on the, hey, good job there, buddy. That was good. Low. All right, out of the punt formation, we've got 3 men in protection to get that punt off. It's going to be a decent little spinning kick. It's going to get past the 30-yard line, bounce down to about the 25, it looks like, before the Bishop McGuinness boys will stop it dead, maybe about the 23 there. Number 13, the kicker for Bishop McGuinness. Again, that's on page 7 of your program and 9 of their roster. Joseph Engel making the kick there, the punt.
Yeah, and see that sack by Goodlow setting them up for not great field position, but better than what they would have started.
Yeah,
had
definitely.
they punted it. So
Well, that was a big momentum play.
yeah, that was.
That was huge. Huge.
Goodlow with the big mo. I like it.
All right, Eagles fans, it's another Uteberg first down for your
Oh,
Dell
Uteberg
City
first
Eagles.
Nice.
All right, here we go. We got the Dell City on offense. Here we go. Handoff to the left side. That's going to go to number 25, O'Shea Boykins. He spins off the tackle and gets like an extra 4 yards on top of the run. So that's going to be probably 7 yards there, Brad, do you think?
Yeah, definitely. It was able to keep his feet moving, and then it wasn't going to just be brought down by one defender. You got to bring a few to bring him down.
So 7 yards, and who did we say that was for O'Shea Boykins?
That was Boykins.
And I got to get back to page 1 here. Boykins going for 7 yards. That's going to bring up second down, 3. And Ganther in the shotgun. One back to just to his left. He hands off, and they're going to wrap them up right at the line and push them back. We'll see where they down it. But Boykins going nowhere on that one.
Yeah, Josh McDaniel kind of stood him up, and then the rest of the defense came in to finish him off, but didn't give him a lot of room to run there. It brings up third down. 6 minutes left in the third quarter. Bishop McGuinness leading 14-8 over Dell City.
I'm going to figure that was about a loss of 1. All right, out of the shotgun. Wide receivers, 3 of them out to the right for Dell City. They're going to cut back. Diving effort there to the nearest sideline by 13. Isaac Beverly, that pass will go incomplete, though.
Yeah, I made a good stretch to catch that, but I didn't see any celebration. So looking like it's bringing up fourth down, punting the ball now. Hopefully, pushing them back to where they have to make up a lot more of the field, too. So it's kind of what we're looking at, little give, little take, since the scores that we had in the first half.
All right, and thank you there, Brad. Filling the I'm sitting here trying to chart some stats and write things down, check my watch, order some things from Amazon. The punt formation in for Dell City. Back to receive, we've got, let's see, looks like number 19. And it's going to get past him.
Very nice.
And keep on rolling. What a punt there, Brad. That was quite the boot. Took off, let's see, the yard line there is about the 30, and it'll go past the 30.
We'll need to ask Coach if DeAndre Turner is one of the soccer players that, because he had mentioned that they had a few soccer players that, or no. Wasn't the punter I can't remember now, but I know one of the guys was a defensive back he had mentioned, and he had talked him into kicking for him.
Yeah, there was a few. They said they'd recruited some soccer players.
Yeah, so we'll find out what DeAndre Turner's background was, but that was a really, really good punt.
Yeah, that was definitely a nice one. I think maybe Victor Price or somebody was kicking last year. I forget. It was somebody big.
Yeah, they've improved, I believe, in their kicking game since last year.
So we'll have to see. But
that's right. It was Victor that he was wanting to kick, and they got him to move to defensive.
Oh, yeah, moving him over to defense.
Yeah,
and,
so that probably is one of their soccer players.
And he was upset that he didn't get to kick.
Yeah. He thought he was only going to be able to start if he kicked, and he's like, no, I can use you on the defense. So that's what's going on.
You're going to play almost every down.
Yeah.
And you're still upset about kicking.
Oh, he's probably fine now.
I like to kick the ball. All right, here we go in motion from left to right. Number 1 for Bishop McGuinness. Mullins is going to take the snap. He's going to hand it off, and he's going to get the handoff is going to be stopped in the backfield. The runner dropped with some authority.
Yeah, that was Michael Pope on the tackle there.
All right, looks like number 29 there leaving the field. That was my buddy Carter Pierce. Carter Pierce is dropped for. Well, they only took away about 3 yards there. 1, 2, 3. That's all they lost is 3 yards. I would have thought a little bit more personally, but I guess there was the forward motion kind of thing. So that was Pierce. Dropped 3 yards there. Carter Pierce. And another handoff here is going to go to the right side. 2 backs set out of the backfield with the quarterback lined up in the pistol, basically.
Stop again.
4:35 left in the third quarter as I got a toddler who's in my way now of the scoreboard.
Yeah, who's like just waving.
They're
And
just pressed up against the glass. 14 to 8. Bishop McGuinness leading over Dell City. 4:16
Brad,
left.
who was the carrier on that last one? Did you get that? Was it 29
Yes.
or
yes, it
20?
was.
I can't see. 29. Okay. Pierce had, 2 yards there?
Carter Pierce.
All right, Mullins gets a snap. He rolls out to the right. He's going to fire the ball downfield. He's got a man covered, and it looks like in number 7 for Dell City, Cody Higgins going to play some defense there. Nice job handling the coverage. The intended receiver was number 6 for Bishop McGuinness. That's Sam Schmidt.
Yeah, that was good coverage by our defense here on Dale City, keeping them from getting a big play there like they had been able to hook up on in the first half.
To receive for your Eagles, number 13 and number
All right, we got some punting going on here.
and Foreman.
And back to punt for McGuinness. Number 13, we mentioned him earlier, Joseph Engel. He's going to get a one out to kick that from, well, he's had it about, kick from about the 10, and
At the 38
going to go out to just short of the 40. So Dell City will take over at the 38-yard line inside Bishop McGuinness territory as we've got, about 3:43 left on the clock there, Brad?
That is correct. 3:43 in the third quarter.
Sincerely appreciate the
Got
Bishop McGuinness leading 14-8.
Right on. I know we had mentioned some of the broadcast sponsors outside of our own that, again, help the whole Mid-Dell activities go on. Because you know what? Schools need money, folks.
Yeah, they do.
Hey, so sometimes they go out and sell sponsorships and help make these things possible. Like Whataburgers, Papa John's, Marco's Pizza. A lot of great places there. Triple Elite T-shirts, banners, awards, apparel. First Point Insurance, Black Bear Diner, coming soon. Also Raising Cane. So if you're hungry after the game,
Raising Canes.
looks like we're going to have a timeout for Dell City here, Brad.
Yeah, so, let's talk about a couple of our own sponsors here. We've got Nightfall Haunted Territory. They are the newest haunted attraction. If you're like me, I'm a huge haunted house junkie. Like, every year I hit up a few of them.
Yeah.
So, but, after a while, you've been to a few, so I'm looking forward to Nightfall Haunted Territory. They're putting a lot of effort into making it. And they're not, doing a lot of the animatronics and stuff. It's people that are going to get out there and make you feel
Scared, frightful,
terrified. But yeah, they're located.
everybody panic.
Yeah,
Oh.
they're out there on the corner of I-35 and Northeast 50th. So go hit them up on their Facebook page. They're going to be open September 29th through Halloween, Friday, Saturdays, and Sundays.
All right, back to the action here, Brad. We've got Dell City back with the ball. They're at their McGuinness 38-yard line. So we're in McGuinness territory. Our man Ganther, he's in the shotgun. Got Mukes to his left. A quick pass over to the right side. Throws about an 8-yard pass. It's going to go incomplete, though. Intended for Isaac Beverly. Ice Beverly there, the intended one.
Isaac Beverly has the athleticism to make that kind of a catch, but it was just a little bit outside of his area to where he could get it to it. But Isaac Beverly, he's definitely a playmaker for Dell City, and so you want to see them going to him as much as possible.
Maybe we should just turn the webcam to those kids that are smishing their face on the glass.
I almost did that.
I was trying to take a picture of them, and then they backed off. That's funny. All right, Panther in the shotgun. We've got Mukes behind him. He's going to get a handoff, and he's also going to get some whistles. And not because, he's a good-looking guy walking past a construction site. No, it's the referees this time. And they're saying the Eager Eagles. No encroachment, perhaps. Oh, we've drawn them off. That's going to go against McGuinness. Hey. Yeah, I don't think McGuinness is the correct enunciation.
McGuinness.
The McGuinness.
It might be.
The Fighting Irish of McGuinness. Oh. 23andMe got a little bit of that Irish. Who knew? Scotch Irish, eh? Yeah. All right, handoff goes to Mukes. He's going to blast it up the middle. He's going for that first down. Running hard with some authority there, son. Woo! He got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Probably 10. Let's see where they spotted up to. I'm going to say 10 yards on that.
Yeah, he was
Mukes.
finally brought down by Jared Ashcraft, but he saw that hole and just hit it.
That's Mukes' biggest run of the night and about the second longest run there. Earlier, Boykins had one for 12, Brad. So getting a little bit more now, moving again on the ground. We're going to look for a pass. Ganther has looked like Foreman over to the left, and I think Foreman tried to run before he caught the ball there.
That happens. That happens. You get a little bit ahead of yourself, and, yeah, he was going to go ahead and turn around before he actually could bring the ball in. You got to get that ball secured.
He had some space, too.
Yeah,
there.
he did. He did. He just got a little ahead of himself. 3:08 left in the third quarter, 14-8 as Bishop McGuinness leads Del City.
Oh, yeah. Nothing like getting ahead of yourself. All right, here we go. Looks like Bishop McGuinness trying to move out. Got wide receivers 2 to the right for Del City, but it's going to be a handoff again. This one's going to go to Boykins, and they're going to wrap him up and drop him for, is that a loss of 2, Brad? Let's see what we got here.
I want to, 3? 2? Okay.
2?
Okay.
2 for Boykins. O'Shea Boykins.
I like that name, Boykins.
I like the name O'Shea.
You remember Earl Boykins?
I do.
Do you know O'Shea Jackson?
I do know of the O'Shea Jackson.
Do you know O'Shea Jackson Jr.?
Yes. He actually starred as Ice Cube in the Straight Outta Compton docu-movie, which I feel like they left some things out.
Yeah, like the Dr. Dre documentaries that are on HBO. Like,
yeah.
Anyway, back to the action.
And Ganther had a shotgun, going to fire quick to the right. Isaac Beverly's going to catch it in the flat. Make one move, make one guy miss, make another guy miss. There's 5 Bishop McGuinness tacklers over there before they can bring him down. They do drop him for a loss, but a lot of effort from Isaac Beverly before they took him down.
That's just a show of Isaac Beverly's athleticism. Like I say, you watch him play football, you watch him play basketball. The guy's got all the athleticism, but that time just Bishop McGuinness not going to let him get anywhere. But it took the whole team to bring him down. 2 minutes left in the third quarter, 14-8, Bishop McGuinness.
Good call on the clock there, Brad. Always got to have some clock awareness. Know where you're at in the game. What you've got to do. All right, we've got Ganther in shotgun to his right side is Mukes. 3 wide receivers to the right. They call that trips right here in the big leagues, but we'll work that in as well. It's a pass over the middle towards the end zone. Had an open man in Foreman, and he lets it go off the fingertips. And he is beside himself. I wouldn't act that. I'd just run back to the huddle. Don't draw attention to yourself.
I think you could have made a call for interference on that one. He looked like he got tripped up a little bit.
Then they threw the ball to him, and now he just, wow, they ought to have him play. Did you see him toss that ball?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
That was one of the more beautiful plays that didn't pan out, but that looked good. If he could have brought that in.
Off the fingertips there.
Yeah, let's see. Where does that bring us down?
That was 4th down, so we got to turn over on downs now. And that was a tough one, but certainly an effort. And I like Del City going for it.
Yeah.
Hey, we're not going to be afraid. Here we go. A handoff to the right side. I'm sure it's someone named Carter Moody or Pierce Carter. I don't know, one of them. Let's see. Number 29, it's Carter Pierce.
Yeah, brought down by Javon West of Del City.
A gain of none. So, but oh man, it's another moist night in the press box, ladies and gentlemen. Time to change shirts here. Shotgun. Mullins jobs back. He's got some time. That pocket is holding up. He's rolled out to the left. He's going to make one guy miss until big number 55. I believe that is Michael Pope coming in there. No, that's Victor Price.
That is Victor Price.
Got big Victor Price. Nice job.
It looked like he was going to be able to make a play there as he had so much time in the pocket, but then he rolled out, and maybe he just wasn't aware of where the defenders were as he's looking downfield and ended up losing yards. 3rd down.
There we go. It is 3rd down. They got They got quite a bit to go here, Brad. It's 10 and then some.
Think we'll get a playoff before the end of the third? We got 9 seconds.
What would they drop him for there? About 7 yards?
Yeah, I'd say 7. And time runs out now on the third quarter as Bishop McGuinness leads 14-8 against Dale City. We're here at Robert Cowzu Stadium in Dale City, Oklahoma.
Oh, I was trying to get some fan. I have a tiny fan.
Yeah. Oh, they're putting 1 second back on the clock. So,
Have there ever been a time, Brad, you'd like to put 1 second back on your clock?
I mean, if I'm in the third quarter on the 20, I'm just going to say, let's just let that expire and move on into the fourth. But
let's cut our losses. That's funny.
Hey, squeeze it out. Squeeze it out. Get all the time you can.
All right, let's see where we're at here. We've got 1 second left. Shows a third down. On the 22. I don't know how many we got to go. I can't quite read that, but it's a lot.
All right, Eagles
Looks
fans,
like
let's get
1, 2, 3, looks 17 yards or better to get a first down here. Mullins is going to draw back, roll to his right. He's looking downfield. He's got a man open with number 6. That's going to be Sam Schmidt. He makes the catch, and he's going to get a few more yards. A total of 15 on that play. Not enough for the first down. That will be 4th and 2, and the ball will be about at the Bishop McGuinness 38 there, Brad.
Yeah, we're about to kick off the fourth quarter now of the game. Brought to you by Red Line Jiu-Jitsu. If you are wanting to learn the beautiful art of Jiu-Jitsu, you should go hit them up there in Edmond. They're off of Enterprise Drive, just off South Kelly Drive in Edmond. So
now, Brad, have you jiu-jitsu'd yet? Have you been in?
no, you know, Ty Gay, he owns that place. He's a good friend of mine, and you mentioned his band earlier, Everybody Panic.
You like that?
Yeah. And he's asked me to come out, but I'm not in the best of fighting shape as far as I've got a torn shoulder and
I think I got one of them too.
a broken knee. So I'm going to stick to broadcasting. But they're great out there. I mean, because, you know, like they work a lot with kids and they design, you know, they want to work towards the empowerment of women and all. They're a really good organization out there in Edmond, Redline Jiu-Jitsu. So
you're saying you'd be more suited for somebody who's selling some physical therapy.
yeah. Check them out, redlinebjj.com, Redline Jiu-Jitsu.
That's pretty cool, though.
Yeah.
Being a,
that would be a good way to stay in shape, though. I would like to do it, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're going to be out there, you're going to, like I say, get in shape, and you're going to learn, like, a cool way of, you know, and you could wrestle around.
Do you get a gi?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you get one. You have to get yourself one.
You have to earn your gi, your belt.
Yeah, absolutely.
By purchase for a...
Time to kick off the fourth quarter.
Oh, man, already?
Yeah, 14-8.
Brad and
Bishop
I
McGuinness
about
leads.
2 pounds lighter than when we started the broadcast. Hey, but not nearly as hot as it was last year.
Oh, not nearly as hot as it was 3 hours ago.
No, certainly not. The ball of fire that went down certainly helped that.
Last year, my shorts were covered in sweat, like just drenched. And this year, not so bad.
Yeah, top of your socks getting wet.
Yeah.
Like, oh, man, this is bad.
Yeah. I was pantless in the second half of last year. Just a little FYI.
Oh, he wears boxers, so everybody, you know.
Maybe.
Batman on him. And the kick is going to roll down and stop at the 32-yard line there from Dell City. Nice little punt there. And the McGuinness folks will have another chance with the ball here, Brad, as we head into the fourth quarter. Oh, Brad, we forgot to hold up the four fingers, the four horsemen sign.
Oh.
You know, when it goes to the fourth quarter, you gotta four up there. So
Yeah.
That's always an important thing. We didn't do that. It's the cool stuff. You gotta be a part of the traditions, the
culture.
Culture. Trust the process.
Yeah.
All right, Ganther out of that shotgun. One man to his right, two wide receivers to the left. He throws an Oski. It's going to go back 20, 15, 10, 5, and touchdown. I believe that is number 5, Will Pugari. Will Pugari from going to get the pick 6.
He clearly just didn't see him as he was running across the field and just put himself in the perfect spot to pick that off, and nobody was there to stop him. As you said, ran back for 6, which kind of puts Del City in a bad position here with 11:38 left in the 4th, as they're looking to go up maybe 21-8 now, as they're setting up for. They're talking about it. There might be they might try to put 2 on the board.
You know, let's see, it's 8. So if Del City got 7, maybe come back with 8. That'd put them at 16. You're still away from a field goal. If you go 2 more, and they got 8 out of it, so it'd be 16 or 22. That's at least 6. So you might as well. You're really better off going for 2. It doesn't hurt you, and you have more to gain. And guess what, Brad? They're going for 2.
They are going to go for 2.
Del City piling in that box. They're going to hand it off to number 29, Carter Pierce. He's going to go right, bounce left. He's going to stand there, pose for a selfie, and he's taken down.
Jamari Ayers, I think. No, I believe that was number 5, Greg Wittenberg. Keeping him from getting 2. So, that's nice, keeping the score 20-8, as they need to get some points on the board themselves with 11:38 left in the 4th quarter.
Hold on here, I got it right. I'm Figuri here. Let's see, that last run though was by, what did we say? That was my man Carter Pierce.
Yes, it was.
And Carter Pierce went for a 2-point conversion, didn't get nothing. So I'm just going to write him down at 0. We won't take anything from him on that one. 20-8, Brad. We've seen the defense. Talked about the swarm, but they want to play that up tempo game here in Del City, and that one got going fast. And so did the defensive back that sat on the route. Returned that one back for the pick 6, and that's a tough one to take here. But now's where we see the test of how resilient Del City is. If they're got some bootstraps on those cleats that they can pull up, put on their big boy pants. Some other analogies, metaphors, whatever works in this case. Shanky kind of kick there, up and high. Whistle's blowing. The ball bounced off the Del City player, and I'm not really sure there, but the whistles have been blowing for a while.
I don't think that they had blown the whistle before he caught it.
Yeah.
So I don't think that's going to stand.
Somebody jumped the starting blocks.
But
there.
You're going to be glad, because that could have been a disaster.
Now, Brad, I'm not sure, but as I look out, there is an eagle out in the audience there. We'll have to see if we can get a fine picture of the mascot. He's harassing children in the audience.
I wouldn't call it harassing.
Oh. I once upon a time, Brad, at a radio station, long time ago, in a place not so far away, down off of Shields, the Tyler family would enlist me to be a guy in a big giant rabbit suit.
Oh yeah.
Oh my Lord, that. You want to earn your radio money?
I've worn a few mascot suits.
Go strap on the mascot suit on the 4th of July concert and walk around.
Yeah.
You get kids.
Kids like to come up and hit you in the spot that you don't want to get hit. They love it.
Oh, all right. A new kick here. We got the ball coming back. It is taken by, I believe that's O'Shea Boykins. He's going to go from the left, cut it around to the right. He's over to the near side numbers and up to the 45-yard line. Great return. That's going to go for about 15 yards. And they are running over to congratulate their man.
Yeah, that was a great. They kicked it to the exact same spot. So he got a little do-over and was able to make a pretty big gain off of that. Although
looks like Coach Mike Dunn giving a little ear music to the referee and then a bit of pat on the back.
Well, because what I was thinking was that they pushed him out of bounds pretty late.
Yeah.
And he went all the way into the track. So
yeah. Luckily, he didn't take that big TV they got down there.
Yeah, I think that might be the point of concern with Coach Dunn and the linesman down there.
Certainly a safety issue. You don't want any of your guys getting
definitely
rubbed out late, especially in the fourth quarter when you know, still trying to make a game out of it.
Right. 11:31 left in the game.
Now, Brad, I'm not sure, but it looks like we have a number 16 in at quarterback. And he's going to drop back. He's going to fire the ball to the right side. And do we have a catch over there?
Yeah, he brought that down, it looks like.
Number 12. Number 12 is...
So that was Jared Wood, a senior, who steps in as quarterback now.
Okay, and Andy Dew on the catch.
I think they, yeah, that's not.
Are we negating that?
Yeah, he was out of bounds.
No, so didn't get the catch, but the...
Although, I mean, it all looked good, Lo. So that might be something that they try to go to again.
So Wood in at quarterback, and incompletion there on his first pass to Andy Doe. Got Andy Doe. I know somebody named No. Here we go. Oh, another one over to the sideline. Foreman not able to make the catch.
Wood's pass is incomplete.
I wonder if Andy Doe is related to Outdo or Indo.
Stupid.
What about Play-Doh?
Yeah, Play-Doh. The philosopher.
Hey, you remember Doughboy from Boys in the Hood?
Yeah, don't call me Doughboy.
Jared Wood back at quarterback again. He's got Mukes to his left. He's going to get pressure. He's going to cough the ball up, fumbling it forward. And it looks like Dell City working to pile in there and get that ball.
I do believe Dell City came up with it.
You know what you like to see, Brad, is that while your players are still trying to get the ball, the other team is just acting like they've already got it, jumping up and down, not even trying.
Yeah, they sure did. They, by the looks of them, they had got it. But, yeah, Dell City able to keep another,
keep a hold of it.
Yeah, because that could have been bad.
Get an opportunity now to punt with fourth down. What do we got there? 11 minutes left in this bad boy, Brad?
11 minutes left in the game. The clock is running. It's 20-8. Bishop McGuinness leading.
So we had Wood in, and Wood fumbled, so he didn't get any yards. All right, fumble. All right, here we go. Punting now. Big kick here. Leandro Turner gets it off. It's a low kick, almost blocked, but still a nice one. Get on the ball. 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 All right, now we're seeing trying to see if it bounced off a McGuinness player, which I thought it did. And
well, I almost thought that the McGuinness player tipped the ball to begin with.
So we will be discussing now. Most of the Dell City line is signaling that it should be going their way, and the referees have disagreed and are not going with that fact. So
yeah, we'll stay with.
So the referees have decided that they'll give the ball to McGuinness, and it did not touch one of the Fighting Irish as off the punt. Looks like they're going to take over, about the 20. I'm going to get the 24-yard line here, Brad. And
McGuinness takes possession.
let's see.
First down.
I believe we still have my man Brendan Mullins over there. He's going to drop back, fire it off to the left side of the field. It's going to be picked off. Foreman's got it. He's to the 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Dell City Eagles. Jeff Foreman on the interception. He takes it to the house with a pick six. That's going to put him back in a little more striking range with a 20-14 score. McGuinness still leads, but a big momentum switch for your Dell City Eagles, Brad Reed.
And that's just what Dell City needed right there. The doctor could not have prescribed any better medicine. He just picked that out and had nobody in this area to stop him. So a little bit of a push here with 10-20 in the game.
All right, so Foreman. All right, let's see. So Foreman goes pick six.
We've got a flag. Dell City did get the extra point.
The kick was good.
Let's see what they're going to call here. If it stands, Dell City trails by 5 now, 15-20, with 10:20 left in the game.
They're clapping.
It was offsides on McGuinness.
So that'll be.
Penalty is declined. The
All right, after a penalty there on the extra point, they'll count the kick, and does take us to 20-15, 10-20 left in this fourth quarter on your opening, season opener. That's how else would you put it? The season opener here in Del City, Robert Calsu Stadium. Mentioned Bob Calsu earlier, of course, played here at Del City and went on to OU, went on to the Patriots. I think he was maybe their rookie of the year or something that year. Then went on and joined the military, went over to Vietnam, and unfortunately lost his life there. So we, of course, want to take time always to recognize his service as well as all the other service, men and women, whether you're active, retired, reserve, whatever the case may be. Appreciate you very much for all you men and women's hard work and dedication to our country. And, hey, how about some first responders and all those folks out helping people down in the Houston area, Louisiana, Texas, all the flood-ridden. They're looking for a drought, I guess. So flood-ridden following Hurricane Harvey. Want to recognize all folks here locally, too. I know a lot of people helping out.
Yeah.
We're doing a can drive here at Del City, Brad. They've challenged Midwest City to see who can raise the most food.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, and I believe they even wrangled Carl Albert into that.
Very
So,
nice.
If you can get Carl Albert in a can drive, you could probably move some. You could get like some caviar, some nice like canned fancy olives or something. I bet you know.
As you can tell by the graphic, tonight's game brought to you by the American Broadcasting School. If you've dreamed of being on the radio or doing sports broadcasts such as the one we're doing, sign up. Classes start every Monday, so you can get right in and join us.
Brad and I were dreaming of this broadcast for last week.
Yeah, I don't know if it'd be a dream or...
No, it's been mainly a nightmare, but with you now
Hey,
we're
it came
living the
together
dream.
great. And this is how radio always goes, though. You get all stressed, and then it just comes together as it should. Usually.
Kickoff now here after the touchdown on the interception return. And looks like number 21 for Bishop McGuinness is going to be running it back. He goes from the right side of the field to just past the center, over towards the left hash mark. Comes up just short of the 30-yard line. So be number 21, I believe, on the return there. Maybe Aaron Beck, Brad. And brought down by Boykins there at the 28-yard line. So we'll have them starting first down. Got a long way to go. Still got plenty of time in this game. Little excitement increase as Del City brought that score a little bit closer with the Foreman interception. Taking it back for the touchdown. An exciting time there. Returning the favor as McGuinness nabbed one of those earlier in the game. All right, Mullins claps his hand. He gets the snap. It's going to be a handoff, go left side in a big hole. And Brad, did you get the number on that? Look like maybe like a 19 or something. Let's see here.
On the tackle or the run?
The run there, number 19 for Bishop McGuinness.
Yeah, that would be Tyler Travis.
Tyler
for Bishop
Travis again.
McGuinness.
We haven't called his name in a while. So what did he get there, though? He got 8 yards on the carry.
Yep.
So nice run by Travis. He had a nice hole to run through and certainly made the most of it. Brendan Mullins back the shotgun, got backs either side. Well, Travis has slipped back a little bit behind him. They're going to hand it off to him. He's going to spin out of a tackle. Another tackle, number 8 on him, and they're going to bring him down. So a lot of folks in there, including Isaac Beverly.
Jamari Ayers.
Who's number 3 there? Leandre Turner even getting back in there. So
Yeah.
a lot of pressure put on. Who was that? That was Travis Kent on the carry. So he got, did they drop him for a couple? Looks like they dropped him for about 3 yards, Brad. Do you agree?
Yeah. Good game for the defense tonight, putting 8 points on the board for the Del City Eagles. So hopefully they can make a stand here on third down with 8:56 left in the fourth.
All right. Mullins drops back. He's got a guy over to the left side, was open but could not complete with him. And looks like that was incomplete to number 11, Brad. Jelnick. Trayvon Jelnick.
Good pressure by Taylor Messner from Del City as well, getting in the backfield and, pressuring the quarterback so he heard the footsteps at least. And
Yeah.
he kind of baby-armed that throw.
So we've got fourth down and, 5-6 there to go. Looks like the punt gang from Bishop McGuinness. The Punters. They're on the field, ready to do some kicking. And the punt is up, almost blocked by Turner. And it's going to get probably, you got 30 yards there through the air and bounces down. Will be taken over about the 42-yard line in Del City territory, as they will hope to narrow this gap a little more and move this ball down the field. We have switched quarterbacks. We'll see if Jared Wood comes back out and continues this. We had Ganther originally, and after his last interception, I think that's when we saw they switched him up and given the senior Wood a chance. They'll have, I believe that's Mukes behind him in the backfield there, number 18. And going to hand it off to Mukes. We're going to have a flag. We'll see where that goes. And Mukes is met at the line by a host of tacklers, including number 34 there. And that's going to be on page 12 of your program.
Morgan Lau on the tackle for Bishop McGuinness. So, but this is a good spot for, I think, Del City to be in. With 8:30 left in the fourth, they trail by 5 points. So.
So we're going to go, who was that last one? Mukes?
Yes, sir.
Mukes on carry, got back to the line, really. Penalty, but they've declined it. So they will just take the down, and it'll be second down, 10 to go. Jared Wood and quarterback Mukes to his right. We got two wide receivers set out to right, one to your left. Number 82 along the bottom of the field here, Brad, closest to us. But they're going to go top side. Do number 13, I believe, going for the pass. He went up high. A possibility we may have pass interference. We'll have to see. Might be number 21. Penalty on number 21 for Bishop McGuinness.
Aaron Beck.
Okay, yeah. Two turntables. Cap Modelay right there. Aaron Beck on the foul. No, wait, no, wait. Now the ball's coming back.
I was worried they might be calling that on Beverly.
Yeah.
Because he pretty much jumped over Beck's back to try to catch that. Wasn't able to make the catch. Let's see.
But now we've only gone back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
So
maybe they decided that there
now
was no penalty. Oh, okay.
Now
yeah.
we're stepping
So
off.
they definitely called it
against Beverly,
which is
brought
that's
on
unfortunate because you're losing some pretty nice field position. Not, of course, you're still behind the 50, but now you're further.
Now you're like 15 yards off. How many yards did they penalize on that?
Yeah. So, are they repeating second down?
It will remain second down. But, when it's second and 25, you're kind of in the second and OL. All right, a big pass by Wood. Can he get under it? Foreman's got a chance. He's going to catch it at the 29. He's to the 20, the 10, 5. Touchdown, Jeff Foreman. Eagles will take the lead with that one. 21-20. Wow, Jared Wood reaches back and fires one. It goes from the 27 to the end zone at the other end of the field. You do the math, folks. That's going to be 73 yards in the air for Jeff Foreman on the touchdown reception. It gives you tingles when you see it. Woo!
That was amazing. And he threw it, where he had to run to the ball, but once he caught it, nobody. It was just straight into the end zone. That was a great throw, a great catch, and exactly what they needed right now in the game with 7:59 left in the game.
And they'll probably need a little Powerade after that. It can be a little winded.
Yeah, you might want some pickle juice.
Maybe you could pick up some fried pickles. Hey, go run over there and grab your Fritos. Oh, sorry. You should hang out with Brad and I because we have a lot of fun. No matter where we go, we'll find the fun.
Yeah.
Oh.
Even when I'm getting married.
That was the greatest trip in the history of trips.
Oh, yeah, New Orleans. My wife was so mad. We were sitting there waiting to get our marriage certificate, and me and Cody are just cracking up.
In the courthouse that was built in 1804.
Hey, you can't get mad at somebody for being joyful.
No. We were just having too good a time.
Yeah.
It's probably because of the the Riverside bar we stopped at 8 a.m. Well, this looks like a nice sea shanty. Let's just swing in here.
Dale City going for 2.
Oh, the sip. All right, going to get the direct snap to Isaac Beverly. He's going to push forward. Let's see those arms in the air. Isaac Beverly in for the carry. Give him the 2 yards from the line of scrimmage, but a much bigger run and a lot more impact now as it's 23-20. That's at least a field goal possession. So some much-needed bonus time there.
I love it. You know, Dale City, they didn't get down after they got down in the points. You know, they came out here. The defense did their thing. The offense is coming up big. They made the switch at quarterback, and it's worked out very nicely for Dale City as now they're back in the lead and have the chance to finish off Bishop McGuinness with 7:59 left in the fourth quarter. It's 23-20. Dale City leads.
Man, it's exciting. Now, Brad, you know what we forgot to mention?
What's that?
Because we didn't have the chance because it was a 73-yard play. We didn't get in the red zone stuff. So while we have a second, I want to thank Nightfall.
Yeah, Nightfall Haunted Territory.
Got to think of Red Line Jiu-Jitsu.
Red Line Jiu-Jitsu in Edmond, Oklahoma. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
And, hey, while you're out celebrating being an Eagle on this great Labor Day weekend, get by Gregory Sports.
Gregory Sports in Dale City. They're located at the corner of Epperly and 29th. Staple in Dale City, Oklahoma. And, of course, the American Broadcasting School. Start your career today. Classes start every Monday. Go to radioschool.com, and you can start your career in broadcasting. Plus, if you get in right now, you can join us for some of these games. We do all the Dale City home games. We're going to do a Midwest City game when Dale City goes to Midwest City.
And you know, maybe one of these days we're taking the show on the road. We're going to get a mobile assault vehicle, and it's going to be great. The kickoff goes to number 19.
21.
21. No, yeah, 21. There,
Aaron
yeah.
Beck. 2 turntables and 5 yards at home. Actually, on the road.
Yeah. Aaron Beck on the return, and where are we going to start this thing from? Looks like about the 43, maybe 43 of that will start in Bishop McGuinness territory.
Got a lot of time left in the fourth quarter with 7:55 as Dale City leads 23-20.
Hey, do you remember stalking Brad Pitt's house?
Yeah, I do. I do.
Hey, here comes a BMW. Oh, that ain't Brad Pitt.
I hoped it was.
We did. We think it was his cousin.
Brad Pitt, here's my cousin.
Left side carry here for, I believe that's Richardson back in the game there, Brad.
Yes, that was.
He's going to get 3 yards on the carry.
Now, see, I would think if you're Bishop, you're not going to want to let a lot of time run out.
No, you want to keep moving. Of course, don't let the defense catch their breath for very long. And It's going to be another handoff to Richardson. He's going to go left side. But the swarm there to meet him, Brad. I don't think he got him back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like they probably got him down for another. Well,
I'd say he picked up.
Now they're saying he gained a yard.
Yeah, I would say he picked up a yard. We got looks like a timeout maybe by Dale City.
Number 55. Is that Victor Price?
That is Victor Price.
Victor Price down on the field there. And, of course, Richardson had that 1 yard carry. And that'll bring us to third down and, let's see, about 5 of them, I reckon. So, 3rd and 5. Brad and I are having an obstructed view. Whenever they put the lights in, they had to put one in between here and the scoreboard, which wouldn't be so bad, but then they put like a speaker or a box.
Yeah, the speaker. But now I notice if you look in the glass to your left, if you can read backwards, you can see the reflection. So
yeah,
that's nice.
That's a good point.
Yeah. Hey, we got 4 more games after this, right? So we're going to do 3 more home games and a Midwest City game.
As well as a weekly coaches show.
Yeah, so if you want to get in on, you've heard us mention Gregory Sporting Goods, Nightfall Haunted Territory. Redline Jiu-Jitsu. And if you want to get in on the sponsorship, we have some packages available. We'd love to have you on if you're a local business owner. You can contact me, Brad Reed, and we'll set you up with something. We got packages, and of course we just want to get.
That's right, we got packages.
Gross. But yeah, give us a call. We'll work it out.
They're getting loud here in Del City, Brad Reed. Everybody getting excited. It's time to play some defense. It's 3rd and 5. Mullins out of the shotgun, trips right. One man in the backfield, looks like Richardson just back to his right. Behind the quarterback, one receiver to the left. It's going to be a play-action pass. He's going to send it over to number 1. He's getting past the first down marker before being pushed back. Carter Moody on the reception.
And, of course, Isaac Beverly on the tackle. He had made a couple defenders miss, and Isaac cleaned it up. He may be making a case for one of our players of the game.
So now the decision is, where will they spot? It looks like they're giving him a good spot here, Brad. The Del City coaches don't feel like they're getting a very good spot.
Yeah, they're conferring there. Del City leading 23-20, 6:44 left in the game. They beat Bishop McGuinness in game 1 of last season. Some may have said, well, it could have been due to Bishop McGuinness's quarterback going down. But guess what? No, there's nothing you could say about this game. They fought hard.
I think Brad's chest getting a little puffier right now.
I'm just saying.
I think he's ready to go out there and put on the pad.
This has been a great start for Del City, I think.
Well, and we also have to remember, first game with a new coach, and he's kind of getting his feel for it. So,
and just judging by some of the crowds last year, they had good crowds last year, but for game 1, I don't think it was as big of a crowd last year until we got Midwest City in the house. So I'm impressed by the turnout for Del City, and hope these fans keep showing support to Del City as, hopefully they have enough to get this win and go into a successful season this year. 6:36 left as the time is counting down in the 4th quarter.
They got the first down on that one, Brad. Ball just past the 50 here. Going to be handoff to Richardson. Goes up the middle. He's met by number 85, number 13, number 9, and 50. So Pope was in there, and Richardson got maybe back to the line of scrimmage. Let's see where they spot him. No, they're spotting him right at the line of scrimmage. So that's going to be another carry by Richardson for no gain. Has actually carried the ball about 12 times. A couple of those were for penalties, so it wouldn't go count against him. But here he goes. Going to go to Richardson again. He's a speedster, but he's getting met right at the line. He's going to be pushed out of the bounds all the way to the sideline. Might have gotten 2 yards there.
Brought down by Javon West.
Well, they may give him 3 yards. I think they're giving them a friendly spot on that, Brad. Maybe.
Yeah. I think it was. I don't disagree with the spot. He picked up about 2 yards on that play. 5:32 left. Del City leads 23-20, my bad. Up by 3 with time running out in the 4th. 5:22, though, so still a lot of time.
All right. And now we're going to take a timeout. Have a moment.
Timeout, McGuinness.
Well, Brad, when they take a timeout, gives us an opportunity to reflect about things.
Yeah.
Talk about Labor Day weekend. Do you got any big plans? Of course, the Sooner game tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm excited about the Sooner game, except for that they're playing UTEP.
Well, now, have you ever been down to UTEP?
I have not.
Okay, so if you go into their stadium, you can literally see into Mexico.
Mama always told me to stay away from El Paso.
Yeah, it's the gateway to Juarez.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's what's on the other side. I could be a little wrong. I
believe you're right.
Geography may be off, but
I do believe you're right. I've seen Sicario once, and I think you're right.
Yeah. I'm fairly sure that Juarez, Mexico, is on the other side. And now, not taking anything away from Juarez, lovely area. there's just some things that you might want to be aware of before you go on down there.
Yeah, well,
Maybe don't.
They used to have a lot of kidnappings going on down there, so I don't know if it's safer now.
Well,
I'm not sure.
They're now offering that at the Nightfall. Getting loud and rowdy here for the defense support in Del City, ladies and gentlemen. I'm excited about it. Are you ready for it? Here we go. Mullins out of the shotgun. One man to his right. He's going to look to the left. He rolls out to his left side. He's going to get hit, but the pass is up. Will it get?
Oh, no.
I thought there might be an interception, but then the flags come out.
He did push off a little bit. I think that's going to go against Del City.
So we will have to see here. Lots of laundry, though, Brad. Lots of them. They threw those flags in unison like they were on some sort of Broadway dance show.
I'll tell you what, number 93, Kyron Williams, he got a lick in on Bishop McGuinness' quarterback.
Yeah,
so
he did.
Hopefully he's okay, but feeling it just a little bit. 5:11 left in the fourth quarter. Del City leads 23-20.
And it's going to be a big first down here. That's a big penalty. I mean, just from a strategery point there, Brad.
Yeah, you don't want to give them this kind of field position with, 5 minutes left to go, and it's so close in the fourth quarter.
As a logistics specialist, you'll find that a shorter distance is much easier than a long.
Sometimes.
I don't know, though. Sometimes it's that last yard.
Yeah, sometimes.
Oh, it's a fake handoff, little zone read. He pulls it back. Mullins keeps the ball, takes it up to just right up the middle of the defense before he's met by, looks like, number 50 there, Brown. Also, Leandre Turner, number 9, getting in there as well, Javon West. So working on that swarm-style defense, but a 5-yard carry by Mullins up the middle there on the kind of a zone read. He almost like he had handed it off and pulled it back out there at the last second.
Yeah. Number 50, Tristan Hennessy for Dale City.
Well, we like Hennessy. And Tristan, too. All right. On the handoff to the left side, gets to Richardson, and Leandre Turner just blows him up in the backfield. Woo! Gonna drop him hard. That is a significant play here on third down, right? You gotta think, what are they going to be doing now? Now, let's see where they spot the ball. Well, I think they got a friendly spot. Got a friendly spot from the Zebras.
I think you absolutely have to. Well, so I would say you got to go for it.
Third and 11, and Richardson, though, what did he lose? He lost a few yards there.
So now they're on the 34.
I thought that was 5. Did he lose 5 yards? How much were they? Third and... All right, Mullins out of that shotgun, drops back again. He rolls out to his right, spins back Manziel style to his left, throws crossbody into the flat where no one is.
To nobody.
Number 3's pass is incomplete.
No man's land.
Great defensive stand for Del City here with time expiring 3:44 in the fourth quarter. So trying to wrap this game up and get out of here with a win, but still a lot of time.
All right. Brad's told us, still got the time, but can they do the crime? Can they break into the end zone here in Del City, Robert Kalsu Stadium? The Eagle faithful on their feet. They've got flags, pom-poms, horns, all the things are going. And then to add to the excitement, we call a timeout.
Yeah. You had the PA guy get everybody super excited. It was great. Timeout. Good call by the Bishop McGuinness coach, though. That's what I would do.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah. 3:44 left in the game. You got Del City up 23-20 over Bishop McGuinness. I'm excited. I like what the Eagles are doing in this game.
I agree, Brad. Hey, they were behind and certainly faced some tough things where that pick six there that Ganther threw
turned the game around.
That could have put Del City away. But
the one he threw,
and of course McGuinness led there for quite a while. And we talked to Coach Dunn before the season, and they went up to Jinx, scrimmaged some up there. I think they had to run plays against Jinx and Muskogee. And with all of that, he talked about they got put on a little bit first couple quarters they played against Jinx, and they came out second half and rose up and played some ball. So you don't give it up. You got to come back. There's always time. You're still playing. You still got a chance. The announcer here has got them rocking. Good to see that. People on their feet, wearing the shotgun. 2 wide receivers to the right, 2 to the left. And running back comes out of the flat, rolls out to the left, and they're going to go downfield to an open man. Are they going to be able to stop him? He fumbled that ball out of the bounds of the goal line, but they're going to give him the touchdown.
That was a great call by Bishop McGuinness. He was out there in no man's land. I don't know how they let him get so wide open, but hit him over there about the 8-yard, and he just
That's going to be Carter Moody with
walked right in
with the touchdown. And he went for, what were they at, about the 30 there, Brad? So, actually 30. Let's see. Yeah, no, they went for the 28, so that's a 32-yard touchdown pass there. Unfortunately.
I guess he went out of bounds before the touchdown.
No, they count. I thought he fumbled the ball.
Oh, okay.
A rolling snap to the punt, or the extra point kick. And it's battled for and knocked down incomplete as the kicker there, number 13, I do believe is Engel. He fielded the ball much like a shortstop and rolled to his right and gave a bit of a hook shot effort to the end zone, but batted away by defense and offense alike.
Yeah, I was a little confused. I thought for a second maybe he had fumbled before he got into the end zone because they hadn't put the 6 on, but now Bishop McGuinness leads by 3 points.
All right, well, here we got the breakdown, Brad, with 3:34 left to go. 3-point lead by McGuinness. And we're here in the fourth quarter. We've seen it go back and forth. Mm-hmm. With 3.5 left, you don't have to go full, 2-minute drill, but we know the good folks here at Del City, talking to Coach Dunn, they wanted to go up-tempo.
Yeah.
So I don't think they're going to spend too long trying to, run the ball when, we saw that big pass come from Wood to Foreman here for that big touchdown, went for 73 yards. Do they have that in them again? And does that open up the running game a little more now that they've hit a big pass?
Right. I want to get as many points on the board as quick as I can. So I'm going to try to do that. And, you don't want to leave Bishop McGuinness a lot more time, but I want to go ahead and get that lead as soon as I can if I'm the coach.
That's my philosophy in a relationship. Because, at one point I'm just going to kind of tail off and coast. So score those points early. All right, about to kick off here. We've got Bishop McGuinness and, let's see, ball set at 40. I believe Engel will handle these kicking duties if I'm not mistaken. That is correct. And back to receive in the far back, number 7 for Del City. That's Kobe Hightower, but pass will go out of bounds. The yellow flags will fly. The illegal procedure will happen. Ball will go to 35, and we will wait for the next play and see what Del City's got in the old magic book.
A little scary here. A little scary being down only 3, but I don't know if it's as scary as going to Nightfall Haunted Territory.
Now, most things aren't. If you like the haunted houses, the Nightfall, they're bringing it to you. And, it's time to go ahead and start thinking that and plan. Get your friends. Let them know about it. Share it with them on Facebook. Say, hey, let's go do this. Let's get a group. You know what? I don't know personally. Do you think they do a group discount, Brad?
I don't know, but maybe you could talk them into it. They're great guys. They're great guys. I love those guys.
I'm all for, you bring enough people somewhere. Somebody let you one person in free. Hey, another big pass by Wood. He's going over the top, and it is tipped.
Now, where's the flag on that?
Well, I don't think they're going to give him one, Brad. That's Richardson there on the defense, and pass was intended for Isaac Beverly.
It's not a bad play to throw it up and have Isaac just go up and get it. That's kind of his bread and butter, but he had the defender wrapped around him on that one. If I was going to throw a flag, that would be the play I'd do it. 3:08 left in the game. Del City trails now, 23-26. Bishop McGuinness on top. Let's see what they're doing. We got a timeout.
Apparently, they're trying to do something to the clock.
So
Yeah, we can't see what you're holding. All right. Sorry there, folks. We start watching what's going on. The refs are giving some sign language, and the coach turns around. He flashes fingers. Now, keep in mind, if I had my binoculars, I probably could make out what they're doing. But without it, then, who knows how many fingers they're shooting at us. All right, here we go. Jared Wood out of that shotgun. He's going to fire the ball over to the flat. He's going to hit Boykins, I believe. No, that's Mukes. Looks like number 18 there.
No, that was Andy Doe.
Oh, is it 12? It's number 12.
Yeah, Andy Doe getting the catch and then picking up some extra yards. Brings up second down. Or is it going to be, let's see.
This will be third down.
Third down, yes.
But it's third and short here. We should be about third and maybe one, it looks like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Third and one.
And the QB sneak, it looks like they're going to push forward.
Got a flag.
Hopefully, it's from the back. That's going to be a motion penalty.
Yeah.
The Eager Eagles, that hurt him right there.
That does hurt.
Coach got his hat off on that one. That you got to wipe the sweat off the forehead on that one.
Yeah, you need that. You can't make mistakes here as you're getting closer to the end of the game. That's when those kind of mistakes are going to hurt you the most.
That was something we saw a little bit out of these guys last year, Brad. I mean, if you remember, we'd get in third and short, and they'd get a penalty almost every time and take them out of that opportunity.
That's true.
All right, getting ready for some more action. All right, here we go. I'm going to make notes. We still got a coach's show to do next week, Brad. And each week. Checking in with Coach Mike. All right, here we go. Jared Wood out of the shotgun gets the snap. He's going to roll out to left side. He fires the pass. It's high. Foreman's looking for an interference call, but hey, sometimes that's
well guarded on that one. That he did a good job of staying with the receiver but not making contact, illegal contact anyhow.
So Foreman was incomplete. C. All right. Got my quick hand abbreviations for my.
Bishop McGuinness up 26-23 with 3:07 left in the game.
You got to go ahead and punt here, Brad.
Yeah.
I don't think. Oh wait. I only had some waving. There's holding.
Oh, okay. So fourth down. Yeah. Well, are we punting?
Yeah. You'd think you would, but maybe not.
I mean, you're on your own 39.
Well, here's the deal. You don't have your punter out there.
No. Is this okay? So
but then again, I didn't see the quarterback out there either. So
were they just trying to confound Bishop McGuinness and make them burn a timeout? Well, they didn't burn a timeout because the Eagles. So that means that the Eagles were confused.
They sucked themselves out. Yeah. It happens to the best of us.
That is not ideal.
Do you feel like somebody? Yeah, I feel like somebody stole some Dre beats and just slowed them down about 3 tempos. Because this sounds like something like off the Friday soundtrack or something like just the backbeat, and then it switches up to.
So about 3 minutes and 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and then we'll have the Gregory Sporting Goods post-game show.
Very nice. Wonder how much we'll be posting.
We'll go over, we'll recap the game, go over some 5A and 6A scores, of course. The second half, of course, is brought to you by American Broadcasting School and Nightfall Haunted Territory.
Well, now, Brad, it would seem they are going to go for it here. Fourth down and 6 or 7 to go. Wood's going to roll out to his left, fire the ball. It's going to be in there. It's going to be slapped down. And now they're all pleading at the refs of
not going to get that.
Look what call. why they didn't get a call.
Yeah.
What was that intended for? Beverly there?
Let's see. I don't think that one was going to Beverly.
All right. Now here's the deal. With 3 minutes to go, I'm guessing we're going to see some running out of How do the good Bishop McGuinness folks?
You'd be, if I was Bishop McGuinness, I'd be nervous to throw it again, to be honest.
This is true. The other thought being is, I'd say get that zone read, line them up, and like before, if the linebacker comes down to meet your guy, you just rip it back and push it forward, and you can run off nearly a minute here off the clock just on the way to get a first down. Richardson's going to get the handoff. He's going to get up to about a yard or so gain. Went to the left side, but a fair amount of Sidley.
Yeah, finally brought down by Javon West after he makes a couple of Del Sidley defenders miss.
It's getting to be that time of night. Del Sidley's. That's like
you're the Ned Flanders of broadcasting.
Oh man, Sidley.
Yeah.
There we go. Did I bump something? Nice job, Brad. Way to be an engineer there. Let's see, Richardson on that last one as they line up here. I'm trying to find where I wrote his name down. Oh, a whistle, Brad, a whistle. The referee waves his arms. He signals a timeout.
That's their final.
McGuinness out of timeouts, we hear. So 2:15 remaining in this ball game. 26-23. As we have throughout the game, some did want to mention the Mid-Del. They have a lot of people helping make
they do
make things possible, and we mean a lot. I mean, they've been busy finding people.
We need their advertising gurus.
Yeah. Well,
their crack sales staff.
Hey, I bet they didn't sell nothing to. We won't be doing this. I mean, what would you do though if Brad and I walked into your store? I mean,
I'd be like, get out.
A lot of people, welcome us with open arms. One person offered Brad a manicure.
Yeah.
They weren't interested in advertising, but they thought Brad's nail beds could use a shine. All right, hand off to Richardson up the middle here, and he's met with some tacklers, but they're having a tough time getting this boy down, Brad. He twirled and whirled and drug her on out and stretched. Tippy-toed it. Lean that ball. Well, let's see where the ref's going to take one of them yards back. The ref felt that last yard was not earned, but that's going to be third and 1, 2, 3, about 5 still to go here.
Keeping the clock running. Now we're under 2 minutes with 1:45 left in the game as Del City trails by 3 points.
All right, out of the shotgun, one tailback behind. I guess you'd call it the pistol, but the Richardson behind, and off to the left is Schmidt. Let's see, handoff goes left. It is Richardson. He gets the edge. He may get all the way to the end zone if they can't slow him down. 5, touchdown. What a run. 3 guys put a body on him, and they could not bring him down. That carry was from the 34-yard line, so a 34-yard carry for Richardson.
I believe that's going to seal the deal for Bishop McGuinness tonight. That was a nobody's going to stop me run. Nobody.
No.
You had guys trying to hit him, couldn't wrap him up, and he just powered through. Amazing run.
He was striding, and just people were sliding off of him like nothing. Like what?
Yeah.
Everything like, whoa.
He's one of those players you can tell that probably lives for this kind of thing. He wants to put it, on his shoulders and make the big play.
Oh, extra point is off the upright to the left side. No good there. That'll remain the score 32-23 with 1:18 to go, Brad. Really, Del City's got to score fast and onside kick and score fast again. So it's a
tough hill to go up right now with 1:18 left. Kind of was hoping that the defense might do what they were doing and make a big play there, but towards the end of the game, you can start getting a little gassed as well.
I understand. I think
this has been a fight, though, and Coach Dunn talked about it. He's like, we never lose.
Yeah.
Time may run out, but we're never going to lose because we're always going to do things the right way, and we're going to learn from the losses. We're going to learn how to lose. We're going to learn how to win. So, I think there's a lot of good things that he'll be able to take out of this game with his team, and it's a non-conference game, so that's good.
The big thing I would say is the penalties.
Yeah.
a little bit on the, we threw some interceptions. That happens. They switched quarterbacks, and should you win earlier with that idea? I don't know, but certainly I think the penalties here would be the main thing that they gotta.
I would agree with that.
Going to be a short rumbling kick and a hard return. Number 34 picks it up for Dell City. That is Taylor Messner. He's going to get a return back up to, looks like he's going to get it about to the 45-yard line, Brad. So a nice little pickup return for Messner there.
Yeah, good hard run. Puts them in a nice little position here on the 40, what'd you say, the 44?
I'm going 44. It sounds like good to me.
Minute 12 left in the game.
Bump, bump. Bump, bump. Bump, bump. Bump, bump.
Sure would like to see them get into the red line jiu-jitsu red zone.
Yeah, me too. I mean, who knows? It could happen. As nightfall has come upon us, many things are possible. All right, we got Wood out of the shotgun. He's going to roll to his right. He's got some time to pass before he gets popped. And the pass is tipped up and caught by the, I believe that Beverly. No, it is Isaac Beverly. He's going to have a first down and then something, about a 13-yard reception for Beverly. A nice gain. Nice throw there by Wood as well. Brad, your thoughts?
All right, toss it up there and let Isaac go get it. That's been the formula for success when they have been successful. So I'd like to see them keep going to Beverly here as time's running out on us. 58 seconds left.
Wood fires another one to the right side. It's caught about 6 yards out. That one is that number 12, Brad? I believe it is number 12. That is Andy Doe.
Yeah, I'd like to maybe see him try to get out of bounds. 42 seconds left in the game. Clock is running.
All right, Jared Wood's going to get this ball again. He's going to fire it all the way down the field. They're looking towards just short of the end zone. It's up for grabs. It's going to be picked off here as that pass goes incomplete or in interception, and they will run out of bounds in order to run the rest of the clock out. That is a disappointing. I did not quite get Brad who had that interception. I'm sure it's whoever his head is getting slapped the most. Number one there. That's going to be on your 5th page of the Carter Moody there, Brad, with the interception.
Yeah. He did a good job too of just going down with the ball, not trying to do too much, cough it back up.
I was going to go to a second sheet, but this may be all the offense we've got, so won't have to roll over the passing script. All right, we got what time? 27 seconds left to go. Ball's going to be set back here. Looks like they'll be starting at the 15, and really it's just a kneel down thing here. Not enough timeouts to stop the clock. Play clock runs for 25 seconds, so really snap this one play, and that'll be it, Brad.
Yeah, they say no moral victories, but like I say, I think this was a hard-fought game by Dell City.
I feel like Dell City will feel like they should have won it. I mean, they had that.
They could have won it. They could have won it.
That penalty on third down. I think
turnovers. They went with the sophomore quarterback at the beginning and brought out a quarterback who made some more passes in the second half. You think that maybe coach is thinking he should have gone that direction earlier in the game?
Well, you want to stay with your game plan, stay with your guy, but if he, in retrospect, they might have.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda, I guess,
Ganther ran, let's see, he had...
Ladies and gentlemen, that is the ball game.
All right, well, they're going to let the time tick off. They won't even have to make the next snap, I guess. That's... I don't even think they snapped the first ball there. They just kind of waved it off. All right, we get the... see if I can get a shot of the handshake out here.
Yeah, that's the end of the Nightfall Haunted Territory second half. Tonight's game is made possible by the City of Dell City, the Dell City High School, the American Broadcasting School, Eagles football right here on Cox Channel 20, KDEL, streaming live on the ABS Facebook page. So share our pages. Also, Eagle Vision, the Dell City Eagle Vision. That's me and Cody's page. So go there, give us a like, and we'll be sharing, coaches' interviews, Cody rolling down the field as his punishment.
Yeah. I want to race somebody.
Yeah.
Let's find the give me a lineman, give me a secondary guy, and anybody who weighs over 250. No.
Let's take a quick break here at Robert Cowzoo Stadium. We'll figure out a couple stats, come back with some scores from around 5A and 6A for the Gregory Sporting Goods post-game show right here on your home for Eagles football, KDEL.
Channel 20, KDEL, Del City. Welcome to Del City Eagles football on the $1 Million Sound of Del City, KDEL, and on Cox Channel 20. It's live Eagle football on KDEL.
And we're back here at Robert Cowzoo Stadium as Del City falls to Bishop McGuinness, who was the runner-up last year in the state championship game. They go down 23-32. I've got some scores from around 5A. We'll also hit some 6A scores as well. Ardmore over Ada tonight in Ada, 37-14. Bishop Kelly beats Edison Prep 48-14 on the road. Durant goes down to Podo in Podo, 52-17. Let's see, Newcastle losing to Noble right now. There's still a little bit of time in the fourth quarter, 28-14. MacArthur, big time scoring here, 56 over Eisenhower, 29. That's final. We got Muskogee over McAllister, 54-0. Piedmont losing to El Reno at home, 27-14. Let's see, Claremore, 48 to East Central's nothing tonight. Guthrie losing at home to Shawnee, 27-13. Skiatook over Glenpool in the fourth quarter, 27-7. We got Tahlequah. They beat Fort Gibson 22-18. Bentonville West is taking care of business against Pryor, 49-13 with some time left in the fourth quarter. We have some finals. Let's see. Wagner beats Coweta 41-27. This was a close game. Putnam City West squeaks one out against Duncan 16-15. Weatherford over Guyman 35-14. Weatherford winning at home. Clinton losing to Woodward at home 19-18. Ulaga Talala, who you have named your daughter's middle name after for reasons unknown, against Collinsville 16-7. Let's see. Northwest Classen takes care of business at home against Justice Alma Wilson 26-2. We had some other games yesterday. Western Heights over U.S. Grant 35-6. Carl Albert beating Lawton 33-32. And Tulsa Memorial beating Central Tulsa 12-6. Those are some of your Class 5A scores. Let's move now to 6A. We'll go to 6A1 here in Oklahoma. And tonight, actually, I believe, was More War was yesterday. Am I...
Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I think they may have done that yesterday.
Yeah, I believe they did. I think they did. Maybe I'm wrong.
Do they have a score?
They do have a score. Let's not be dramatic.
Yeah.
Westmore beating Moore pretty handily 50-18.
Because I think Norman High, Norman North might have been.
No,
last
More
night.
War is tonight.
Yeah,
it was tonight.
I think Norman
That's
High,
right.
Norman North may have been last.
That's
night.
right.
Yeah.
They were playing down at OU.
Because I saw a bunch of people wearing around their
You're right.
jerseys and such.
Yeah. So More War going on tonight. Westmore taking care of business. Union beating Euless Trinity 38-7. Owasso beating Bartlesville in Bartlesville 56-14. Edmond North going down against Edmond Santa Fe 43-7. They're still in the fourth quarter. So that's not final, but that's a pretty big deficit to overcome.
Yeah.
Bixby at home against Jinx. They won 35-18. South Lake Carroll beating Broken Arrow at home 21-14. South Lake Carroll in Broken Arrow. Mustang, they took care of business against Yukon 31-14. Norman North losing to Norman North beating Norman 49-43.
Wow.
What school did you go to?
I actually went to them all when I first. We used to have two 9th and 10th grade schools, and then Norman High was 11th and 12th.
I
I went to Central for my 9th and 10th. Had to spend at least one of those summers at West, the other mid-high, for summer school and driver's ed. And then I went on to Norman High for junior year, and then they opened Norman North my senior year. So I pretty much had the, quadrifecta. Hey, you did a nice job, man. We got our stadium announcer in here, and we liked it, man. There's a lot of good energy.
Yeah, did
I'm
great.
glad you appreciated that.
Yeah.
Hopefully we get to do that again in 2 weeks and come out with a win.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah, it'll be good, man. You did a great job.
Yeah,
Bring
great
that same
job.
enthusiasm. That's important.
Some more scores. Western Heights beats U.S. Grant 35-6. Deer Creek over Southmore 21-13. Putnam City beats Putnam City North 16-10. And Edmond Memorial loses at home against Stillwater 23-7. That's 6A1. We're going to finish up the Gregory Sporting Goods post-game show scores with some 6A2. Midwest City goes down tonight against Booker T. Washington 24-27. Enid just piling on the points against Ponca City 61-34. There's still a couple minutes left in the fourth. Muskogee beating McAllister pretty handily 54-0. Choctaw, former Dell City head coach Jake Corbin now at Choctaw. He gets a win tonight over Sapulpa 27-21. Owasso beats Bartlesville 56-14. Bixby over Jinx tonight 35-18. Capitol Hill, we don't have a score for Capitol Hill in Southeast, so we're going to move on. Duncan beating Putnam City West, or losing to Putnam City West. I think we already mentioned this one, 16-15. Pulaski Academy over Sand Springs, 59-21. Carl Albert wins by a hair, 33-32 over Lawton, and I think we mentioned some of these as well.
Well, you probably won't believe this, but I actually have two relatives that were named Pulaski. Pulaski Strader. They were actually from Tennessee, which there's Pulaski County, Tennessee. Now, I haven't ever seen pictures of them, but I have seen one of their younger brother, Rufus Strader, and you know those hillbilly hats that look like they just kind of hang all the way down around, kind of got a point to the top of them. Yeah, we got a picture of him with one of those on, and this is 1800s kind of, you know, age wise, so late 1800s, and he's holding up a couple of catfish that are like, I mean, they're like 4 feet. I mean, he just like, you know, like, so it's like the one picture of it that exists of him, and it's this most hillbilly looking thing with everything.
And then the big score of the night, Bishop McGuinness winning tonight 32-23 against Del City in Del City. It's the Gregory Sporting Goods post-game show here at K-Dale, Cox Channel 20. We're also on radioschool.com, streaming live at Facebook on the ABS Facebook page and the Del City Eagle Vision Facebook page. So...
And Brad, I'm currently working on adding up some of our stats here.
All right.
And we'll have some of those coming up here in just a second.
All right. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take another quick break while you gather up the stats, and we will be right back. You're listening to Live Eagles football on K-Dale, Cox Channel 20 here in Del City. Welcome back to Robert Cowzoo Stadium here in Dell City, Oklahoma, as Cody Sparks and I, Brad Reed, are wrapping up tonight's Gregory's Sporting Goods post-game show. Dell City going down to Bishop McGuinness, but it was a hard-fought game. Cody Sparks is figuring up a few more
Definitely doing some figuring here.
stats here so that we can name our Gregory's Sporting Goods player of the game, which I have a strong idea of who that will be.
Let's see, 55. That'd be 73. Okay, hold on. We're getting Richardson's yards here. He had a big game for them. I'd have to say he might have snuck in as player of the game for McGuinness over there. Let's see, Richardson, I believe he had 73 yards. Pierce, let's see. Our man Pierce, I don't know which one of them it was, but, they got like several of them, 19 for Pierce. Just adding up some numbers here, Brad, trying to get a final total. Some of these guys, they had carries, like Travis for McGuinness. He had five carries, but, it was for 4 yards. So, stuff like that. Thompson, he had 14 yards on 1 carry. Pierce, he had 19 yards on 3 carries. We've got our man Mullins. Mullins rushed a little bit, but he was sacked a few times, so actually lost a number of yards as well. Let's see, 9, be 22, be 27, but you have to subtract. So he had -1 yards on the night. Mullins, quarterback for Bishop McGuinness. However, passing-wise, he was 8 of 17 and threw for 112 yards. That was a big night for him. A couple of long passes, a 32-yard touchdown there at the end to Moody. And, of course, we saw that big run at the end, that 34-yard touchdown run as well from Richardson. So Richardson was 73 yards rushing tonight, that big touchdown, Brad. Actually, I think he had 2 touchdowns, if I'm not mistaken. Also contributing Pierce with 19 yards. So really the main offensive threats there, Brendan Mullins, the quarterback, and Richardson. Of course, they had some receiving efforts from Moody as well. He had probably close to 50 yards tonight. And Jelnick had about 43 yards, I think, just on 1 catch. So some nice numbers from those guys. Let's jump over, though, to the Dell City Eagles now that we've touched on the Irish. Yeah, there we go. Sorry, gotta do my bird wings every time I hear it. So let's talk about. We started off with Ganther tonight at quarterback. He came in. He was 93 yards on 6 of 19 passing, through a couple interceptions. One of those was a pick six, and that of course a big deal. Set him back a bit. The Isaac Beverly though out there.
Ice. We
Beverly.
need to get like a little
Ice Beverly. Stop.
Under pressure.
Catch a ball. So we got Ice Beverly, and he brought home 52 yards receiving tonight. And trying to think what else. We had Beverly out there on some defense, maybe too. So surely a shout out there. Mukes, we had 20 yards rushing. Boykins, 32 yards rushing. And then we had Doe. Doe had 9 yards on the receiving.
Doe. That wasn't even a drop. That's just my great Homer impression.
There you go.
Doe.
So we mentioned Ganther, 93 yards. Jared Wood came in, and he had 95 yards on 3 of 7 passing, and intercepted once there. And that late interception pretty much ended it here for Dell City. But one other man to mention. He did it on the defensive side. He did it on the offensive side. And an all-around sporting individual. He's a good sporting individual, which might make a great reason to have a Gregory's Sporting Goods player of the game. And not just any player of the game, Brad. The Gregory Sports Get Her Done player of the game. That's right. Because the guy who got her done tonight, the man, Jeff Foreman. Here's the numbers, folks. as I got him. 124 yards receiving. And a pick six on the other side of the ball. Forget the tackles, forget this, that, and the other. On receiving alone, 124 yards. And I'm trying to think if Foreman had a touchdown for him offensively. He may have. And then defensively, he also scored. So a big time there, and we're looking forward to seeing more from Foreman and see which quarterback we've got starting for the next game.
Yeah.
But
that'll be interesting to see who starts. I mean, I guess it would depend on whatever, the defensive schemes that they're looking at with, let's see, the next game coming up will be Lawton Ike. That will be on the road September 7th. So that'll be interesting to see who does come out and start for quarterback. And like I say, you want to get, of course, the first game, you want to win. You're going up against Bishop McGuinness, so it's a tough task, but they hung in there. Had a chance to win it, put themselves in a good position to where it could have gone that way. So, I think the coach will take some of those things and be a little bit happy with that. And then, you work on the rest of the things that you need to work on. Penalties.
So, Brad,
turnovers.
I don't know. Yes, definitely penalties. I think, if we talk to Coach, when we do talk to Coach Dunn on Tuesday, I bet he will certainly mention that and what they can do to kind of, sort those out, because you get a little too eager, you jump, you do this, you hold. Those can end plays and drives very quickly, especially a hold. We had that one big hold, and then we threw a pass for 70-something, 73 yards to Foreman and went for a touchdown. So that was pretty big time there. That was a big play. Brad, I don't know if you've noticed, though, as we've been talking about the game. Of course, Jeff Foreman, again, our Gregory Sports get her done player of the game. But everybody else has got her done and left, headed to the car, except us and Bishop McGuinness.
Yeah.
They're still here. They're kumbayaing, holding hands.
Yeah.
Perhaps I'm swaying. I don't know if
I think they had an ice cream social planned after the game.
Social. It does seem to be something. Like all the buses are still here. Players are still in uniforms. It looks like they're out taking pictures.
One of my friends from another radio station called and was like, hey, can you pick up my tumbler? I left it. And I was like, you're not doing a show? You're calling me while I'm doing a show.
Man, he left his tumbler.
He's a great guy, though. He was watching us, too. So I know he must have been impressed by my technical prowess.
There you go.
Yeah.
And what kind of tumbler is that?
That would be a Okie Express Auto Wash.
Not a sponsor, but they could be. So, hey, hold it up there. Okie Express, if you're interested, contact Brad.
We're shamelessly plugging. Here's some more games. Let's go over the schedule here real quick for those who maybe haven't had a chance to peep that. Like I say, next Friday on the road against Lawton Ike. Now, we do the home game, so I don't believe we'll be down there for that one. We will be going to the next game, which is also a road game, but it will be across town in Midwest City. September 15th, they play the Bombers.
We've added the live stream to the Facebook and those kind of things this season. So with that comes some other technical challenges, which Brad has
overcome
and worked like a elf in November trying to get ready for Christmas.
Man,
and so
I'm ready to get some sleep this weekend. Dang.
The challenge though is if we do some of these out of town games, we may not have an IT guy that will
be as patient with us.
Yeah. Come in and drop a cable over from a neighboring business or something. Whatever we had to do to get on the air tonight. But
so you may miss the Lawton Night game, but we'll be back for Midwest City. Then Altus, September 22nd, that will be a home game. September 29th, they go on the road to play Western Heights. October 6th, Lawton MacArthur on the road. October 19th, we're going to be there's a stretch here where we might want to try to get into some of these or else we'll be gone. But we'll definitely have the coaches show every week. October 6th, Lawton MacArthur on the road. Then October 19th, Ardmore on the road, and then they come.
Now, did we cover Duncan? We talked about Duncan on the 13th?
Yeah.
Is that varsity? That's homecoming.
November 3rd, they play Southeast. Now, let's look at this one more time because that's looking like Del City. Looks like let's see. Midwest City is in Midwest City. Altus. What am I missing here?
You got homecoming down here with Duncan.
Oh, Duncan. That's right. Duncan's homecoming October 13th, so we'll be here for that one.
Did they pick up anything else we didn't notice?
No. So that's the schedule. And so stay tuned. Like I say, please share our pages, the American Broadcasting School, Del City Eagle Vision, where we're going to have a lot of content with the coaches' shows and stuff coming up going forward. And, maybe if we're lucky, we'll get to do some of those away games as well.
Yeah, we just got to work towards it. And, of course, if you want to sponsor us, that'd be great. There's a lot of people who make all this possible. Just outside of our little broadcast, the Mid-Del folks, they always ask us, hey, can you mention these great folks that help us out? Rose State, one of them, Professional Recyclers, also Papa John's, a few handfuls there. And so a lot of people make these most definitely a possibility. Mm-hmm. And we, personally, want to thank the great folks at Redline Jiu-Jitsu.
Yeah.
If you're going to need some jiu-jitsu, get it at Redline.
Yeah, they have programs that are designed to help students every step of the way at your own pace and in a family-friendly, safe, and healthy environment. So you don't have to worry about going out there and having some goon roll you up. They believe in safety first. They created programs for anyone to learn the beautiful art of jiu-jitsu.
They got an octagon over there, Brad?
No, they do not. They do have some mats, though. You can get down.
Oh, yeah.
Redline offers kids classes. It educates children about bullies, how to not be a bully, and how to help others who might be being bullied. You can sign up today, get 14 days free, try out the classes, start anytime. No experience needed. Ages 4 to 104 are welcome. For more information, visit Redline Jiu-Jitsu at redlinebjj.com. Also, thanks to Nightfall Haunted Territory. They are Oklahoma City's newest and most terrifying haunted attraction. They're located at the corner of I-35 and Northeast 50th. Nightfall Haunted Territory opens September 29th. They will be open every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday through Halloween night. Visit them at nightfallhauntedterritory.com and like them on the Nightfall Haunted Territory Facebook page. Who will survive the night? Ooh. And then also, big thanks to Gregory Sporting Goods at the corner of Epperly and 29th in Del City. They are the leader in sporting goods since 1981. You can get your team order customized today.
It's where the Bratty gets his hats.
Or maybe tomorrow, because it's getting a little late. Either way.
Put it over today.
Of course, you never know when people are watching the rebroadcast of this. So call Gregory Sporting Goods at 405-672-4230. That's 405-672-4230. Or visit them at GregorySportingGDS.com. That's GregorySportingGDS.com.
Yeah,
I think that pretty much wraps it up, Cody Sparks.
We've said all we can say, and we're still hot. It's still moist.
Gross. Some people they get
it's like the worst
word.
That word. Some people don't like debris. I see a lot of people.
Debris doesn't bother me.
What about moistened debris?
Moist doesn't bother me. Like I love like a moist cupcake.
Yeah. You know what thing gets on my nerves is when people call themselves like an enthusiast.
An enthusiast?
Yeah, like what are you, it's like, especially car. It's mainly about like, well, I'm an automotive enthusiast. Well, no, you're not. Nobody, unless you must make a lot more money than I do if you're calling yourself an automotive enthusiast.
Yeah.
You're either a car guy, an oil spot, a gearhead, a wrench, whatever it is. Maybe you're into the, the little, the racer cars, whatever. You want to have some bright colors on it, whatever it is. Your big rims, but you're not an automotive enthusiast. You know what I mean? That's a guy who's got like 6-figure bank account and is like, well, I've bought this hog wire.
Well, I think that's a good note to end it on.
Because it has nothing to do with football.
Cody's rant. But we thank you for tuning in. We will be back. Like I said, keep checking American Broadcasting School's page. They are the title sponsor. The classes start every Monday. If you want a career in broadcasting, you want to do sports casting, now's the time to go get signed up. Go to radioschool.com for all the information that you need. They've got everything at your fingertips that you could be out here doing just this with us.
And at very least, you might get a friend for a decade and a half out of the deal. So,
yeah, that's how me and Cody met. Became one of my best friends, the best man at my wedding.
Bam! Down in Nolens.
Yeah, so
Hey, I can tell you where you got your shoes.
I hate you. We'll talk about that another day.
Hey, from Cody Sparks and Brad Reed and Eagle Vision, check out our Facebook, give it a like, and all the great folks over at American Broadcasting School. We want to thank you, and a big ups to the super duper extraordinary engineer, worked hard, earned his Labor Day weekend once again. Brad Reed, ladies and gentlemen, right here. Big thank you to him. And hey, have yourself a safe weekend. We'll be back soon. It's been another great night here on American Broadcasting School and Del City Eagle Vision.